Goodness gracious. It's like the Mario Kart gods are out to get me. Ladies and gentlemen, I have had more technical issues just getting this thing up. But that's neither here nor there. What matters is, for those of you that were here yesterday, you saw the most embarrassing display of Mario Kartness. Oh, this is the ramp. Whoa, this is the ramp from the other end. That's kind of cool. For those of you here yesterday, you saw the most embarrassing display of Mario Kart after talking a big game. And as promised, I am waiting until I get lapped. And if I do not finish in first, I will be giving out a book of mine to the first person who says they're interested in one. For those of you who won books yesterday, I saw the emails. I'm glad you reached out, and I will have them. I'm sorry I haven't responded to the emails yet. All right, here we go, baby. All right. I saw the emails, and I will send them out. I usually send books out on Friday. Now, for those of you who know this game, oh, that's not good. You know I picked this level because it's the only... It will be the easiest level to come back from getting lapped. That said, not if I'm not playing well. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. This isn't good. There we go. That was too... I should have used that before. I don't know why. I was going to wait until first place got to the ramp, but... Man, this is just rookie mistakes here. Rookie mistakes. I need a lightning. Yes. I still have hope, baby. Oh, I read the map wrong. I thought they weren't at the ramp yet. Damn it. Guys, honestly, I'm embarrassed. I am embarrassed. I haven't looked to see if anyone's watching, and I hope nobody's... This is just... There we go. All right. I need a lightning. A lightning is my only chance. See, the thing is, if I was driving well, I could have been there. I had it. Could have done it. Give me a lightning, baby. That's not good. Wow, I am driving like a noob. Like, what is this? Is this your first time playing? My gosh. This is just... That didn't help. Oh, I knew I shouldn't have used it. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, you know what? Actually, no. I ain't done yet. I ain't quitting, baby. I was about to restart it. Let's go, baby! Let's go! Never say die. Never say die. Quitters never win and winners never quit. All right, where you at, DK? Let's go. For some reason on this emulator, the sound isn't working, but I'm playing the star sound in my head. Oh, man, missing that box was huge. Do I gamble with the wall here? I'm not good at this wall. I just need a good box. Oh. Come on, come on, come. No. All right, well, it's possible. It's feasible. Oh, I shouldn't have got second. Now I can't play that again. All right, well. Somebody's getting a free book. Randy Savage asked, "Have I ever played this game?" That's a very that cuts deep, but it's deserved. After the performance I just put on, it's deserved. Garp's going to pretend that even though I stopped streaming yesterday, I've been sitting there playing this for 24 hours. You know, Garp, I have been in my head. I've been running strategy all day, baby. What's up, Gnome? All right, we're gonna try this way. We're gonna try this. There's no way I can come back from getting lapped on this one. It's just too short. I got set right now. The best I've done is second place. Ooh, I hate these damn penguins. All right, here we go. All right. Ooh. This is huge. Lightning, baby. I'll take it. I'll take a star. You silly penguin. It's too damn hot for a penguin to just be walking around here. DK, you stole my box. So I think this means they're about to hit lap 3. I'm not in good shape. The box DK stole from me. If that was a all-star at Lightning, that would have been huge. I think the blue shell is the most overrated shell. And these red shells don't help much either. I gotta get too damn hot for a penguin to just be walking around here. Call the zoo. Hey, Mr. Penguin. Lightning. Oh. Not good. I'm not even going to place this one. All right, well, honestly, maybe it's too big of an ask on levels like this. Maybe I got to just give like a half a lap head start. But that's too easy. I mean, we're playing the computer, you know? Man! Garp, I'm so old that this one still seems like the new Mario Kart. I'm with you. This is the only one. I've played other ones on other systems, but like, I'm so old that this, like, to me, this is the only controller that feels comfortable in my hands. I don't want to hold the PlayStation controllers. I like that one too, but this is just I just love this controller. What do you want me to do? Half a lap? I mean, this is light work, baby. When I think of like all-time great games, I think Mario Kart's probably number 1. GoldenEye has to be mentioned. Tony Hawk Pro Skater. I feel like the Madden for PS2. That like there was, I think it was like 2000. 2008, maybe 2006, where like the game was just totally different. Like 2000 Madden 2005, and I'm making up the number here, but there was just one year where like the improvement just like totally changed, and it went from like a crappy arcade game to like, wow, you can really control a lot and the graphics are good. And then there was another point where it had like a similar evolution, in my opinion. But when that happened to me, I guess I just wasn't as into video games. Like I wasn't playing as much. So like the learning curve, the time it would have to take to commit to like just getting good just wasn't there for me, you know. Whereas before, the jump before wasn't as drastic, in my opinion, in my humble opinion. All right, as you know, I try to kill two birds with one stone with these things, and I was sitting cross-legged to stretch the hips out. Oh my gosh, my legs are killing me. Oh man, I'm blaming that one on my knees. Oh, that feels so much better. Yeah, I'm yawning. You know, this is light work. This is why this is who I thought I was before I was getting smoked, because I can't let computer people lap me. Maybe I should just let one person lap me. How about that? Oh, is there someone behind me? Luigi? No. Man, I was looking forward to it all day for getting that DK level, and then I blew it. Good day from Australia. Good day, mate. Foster's. Australian for beer. Is that even popular there? I feel like I might have told you this before, Will. But I went to Australia. I went down under once. I went to Melbourne. It was cool. It reminded me a lot of like San Francisco. Um, like I really love the experience, and it's an awesome city. But like I don't love flying, and I don't love traveling. I love driving. Like I'll road trip for 12 hours. Like that's a freaking vacation itself to me. But a plane for 12 hours is like feels like a punishment, you know. So I'm happy I went for the experience. Don't get me wrong, but if I never go back, I'm fine with it. You know, it's one of those things. You know, it's like my neighbor is in Turkey actually, and she was sending me pictures, and I'm like, man, that's so cool. Like it looks so cool, Istanbul, and I'm Armenian, so it's like very similar culture. You know, I mean, I figure if I ever went to Turkey, I'd pop over there, see what's going on in Armenia. And like I'm looking at these pictures, and then I'm like, man, do I want to get on a plane and travel that far when I like, you know, I've never been to New Mexico. Why don't I check out New Mexico? I've never been to. I've always wanted to go in like the heart of Georgia. It's like, why don't I do that? Northern Montana, like that'd be cool to see, you know? And it's a lot closer and cheaper. And I can get home faster. That's the thing about traveling. It's not traveling to get there because it's exciting, but it's the trip home is just like the absolute worst, because you got to end this great trip and you got to go back to the life that you were avoiding. And you got to spend all this time doing it. It's like you have to work for something that you don't want. Like it's just the worst thing ever. So I feel like it's not the 12-hour trip there, it's the 12-hour trip home that drives me nuts. But with driving, I thoroughly enjoy driving. It's like I actually had an Uber passenger say this to me once. He had a really interesting story, but for him, driving was his meditation. Like he like he just like felt most at peace driving. And I was like, I'm like that too, man. Like I remember I used to I mean I still I haven't explicitly just got in the car and drove before, but like especially when I was younger and I first got a license, I like that freedom. I was sometimes just got in the car and drove, I haven't done that lately, but sometimes I'll take the long route home just to cruise a little longer with the windows down and music playing, you know what I'm saying? Um I know no one who drinks Fosters. Oh, you're from Melbourne? No way. Dude, so the cool thing about Melbourne was there's if I remember correctly, there was a beach and it was the ocean, right? Like I don't think it was a lake cuz I remember going to the beach and it was wild. You like took a bus and it just like dropped you off at the beach and it's like a big city on the beach, I don't know. That was just interesting to me. And then basically like all like there were people living city life walking all around and then there was like this little beach that like you lay a towel out and hang out and I thought that was pretty cool. Like the sidewalk was right next to the beach. That's crazy to me. It's not like that in Jersey. um whoa, whoa. Yeah, no way I'm letting people at me in this one. And then I remember that I think they were called the Botanical Gardens or some sort of garden, and that was really cool walking around in. And I was staying at a hotel casino for 2 weeks. That was pretty neat. Oh, actually, I was just telling someone about it. I was there when the Super Bowl happened. I've probably talked about this on the live before, so forget me if I'm repeating it to you. But everyone I meet from Australia, I tell them this story because it's my only Australia story. One trick pony. But I was there for the Super Bowl, which was super cool because like we went to a bar restaurant at like 8 in the morning or whenever, it would have been airing. And they had like on the menu, and it was like a daily special, so they like wrote it on a chalkboard or whatever. And it was like the American special. And it was like 2 eggs, bacon, Budweiser, and I think something else. And I remember thinking, like, wait, aren't eggs and bacon for everyone? Like, is that not normal? And obviously, Budweiser's an American beer, but it was really cool watching the Super Bowl, and it was interesting too. Like, it was very apparent, at least at the time, this was 2012, that like the viewing audience in Australia didn't understand the rules. I would imagine it'd be similar if I were to watch a soccer match or a cricket match. Not that there aren't Americans into soccer, obviously, but like I'm not, and there aren't many Americans into cricket. And like you can kind of it's a game, so you can kind of piece together like what's happening, but like you can just tell. And the one thing I will always remember, and I tell people this, is like I remember they called like a timeout and somebody there was cheering like they just scored a touchdown. Like the timeout was like you know oh, as if the timeout was some like big accomplishment. That kind of sums it up where I'm like, okay, these people don't know what they're watching. Never mind the fact that like everyone was just wearing any random NFL jersey, like not specifically the teams that were playing. And I always notice that when they play like the Germany games or the England games, uh, I always see that there's just like a smorgasbord of jerseys in the stadium. All right, I'm pissed. Yes, the tan is amazing. Is the tan? What is that? Is that? So I don't know. Come on, how do I get out of here? I don't know if do you mean the tan? Is that the name of the gardens, like botanical gardens, or are you talking about the tan like that you can get at the beach? I was talking about, cause St. Kilda Beach. That sounds a little familiar. I only think of tan because the one thing I noticed being there is like we got a lot of crazy stuff happening in America. So like our um our public initiatives are like have to do with guns or drugs or just like pretty like heavy stuff. And I remember being there, the number one like public issue that was being addressed in Australia was like on billboards and commercials was make sure you wear enough sunscreen because you can get skin cancer from the sun. And that was like one of the most that's the cool part when you do travel like abroad and see how other people live. It's like, wow, we're we're over here worrying about, how many people got shot today in Philadelphia, and they're running public programs to buy back ghost guns. Meanwhile, in Australia, the only thing that's getting shoved down your throat is wear sunscreen. I'm like, people live differently in other parts of the world. The tan botanical garden makes sense, and I don't know much about the AFL, but I think there is a guy who came from the AFL to the NFL, and he's been doing pretty good. All right, I got on here a lot later than I thought I would, and it did not go as planned. So I got a jet, but I'm going to play the DK level one more time, and I'm going to win. Just the level. Again, Toast and Donut. What's up? As I mentioned, I got your email. I know I didn't respond. I'm the worst with responding to emails, but I saw it and I left it unread, so I remember, to bring it up. I sent books out on Friday, so I'll have it in the mail this weekend. Hey, Mr. Sandler, you were missing some of my Mr. Penguin doing a stupid little impression. Best clip ever. Dude gets in your front seat and grabs your water for a spitter. God, that was so good. I just reposted that when uh I just reposted that when Jason Kelsey retired because I don't know if anyone outside of Philly got it. I don't even think I put like Jason Kelsey in the comments or anything, but he was wearing a Jason Kelsey jersey and I put Jason Kelsey's face on it. I thought it was funny, and that's all that matters. Well, not really. I hope you guys think it's funny too, but when jokes don't land, as long as I think it's funny, then it's okay. When they do land, it's a win-win. Personal computer test says I won't be surprised if you pirated this game somehow and then probably run it through some emulator. No comment. All right, you know the rules. I gotta let them lap me, and then I'm gonna get first. And if I don't, someone gets a book. Now with this, the tough thing is, oh, I don't want that one. Actually, yeah, I do. That'll help with the ramp. The tough thing is wait until they get over here to lap me. I have to wait because I can't go past the ramp. Oh, I was gonna say I was on a podcast, an Australian podcast. What was the name of that? Couch Cowards. There's these two guys from Erhan. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber having listened to it. May God have mercy on your soul. A simple wrong would have done just fine. I forget how it starts. The Industrial Revolution. When I think of the Industrial Revolution, I think of a book I read called The Puppy Who Lost His Way. And then it fades. I always wonder what he says in between. But then he goes, but the puppy was now a dog. But the industry, my friends, now that was a revolution. All right, let's go. I appreciate the super chat, man. That's super cool of you. I got it. Oh, this is exactly what I did last time. Just embarrassed myself with piss poor driving. All right, here we go. This is gonna be clutch. Woo! Oh, how did that happen? Come on. Woo! Oh my goodness gracious, great balls of fire. Dude, I'm blaming the emulator. There we go. All right. But the puppy was now a dog. The industry, my friend, now that was a revolution. Nip high football rules. I'm glad I called that guy. It's funny that Steve Buscemi like pops up in a couple Adam Sandler movies. Like, I don't know. I kind of look at him as he's a great actor, don't get me wrong. But I like just look at him as a more serious actor, you know? Like, he's obviously crazy and he plays the role of a crazy person really well. But like he's in a lot of like blockbuster movies like Armageddon. Um what's the other one? Not Airplane, but not Lethal Weapon. What's the name of the Con Air? Uh that's like one of my I love that character in that movie. Um Boardwalk Empire is not a blockbuster, but it's like, a serious, huge series. And then he's freaking a drummer in Airheads with Sandler. He's the weird, the kid from high school in Billy Madison. He's in Mr. Deeds, the he's basically the same character. Oh, Big Daddy. He's basically the same character in Mr. Deeds and Big Daddy. Big Daddy, he's the homeless guy. In Mr. Deeds, he's like that, he lives in a shack. Crazy Eye, I think that's his name. Oh, I didn't even realize. I'm locked in. That's what happens. I didn't put any pressure on myself. Just locked in, did my thing. Let's see if I can get a woo. Oh, that would have been a little bonus. I had the time to play. That's what I do, baby. That's what I do. You ever watch those nature documentaries? That was bad. I'll have to try that again. Next time I get first. All right, now I'm excited. Now I want to play one more time. And if I get first again, then I will do my nature documentary. I'll take you up on that beer, Will. I appreciate it. Whoa, Hands in Aussie too? What is going on? What time is it in Australia? Is it 8 in the morning? At least, if I remember correctly, Melbourne was 12 hours apart. Oh, Steve Buscemi's the man. He's got the whole world in his hands. Oh, that's right. Oh, yeah, the little girl. Right. Oh, wow. Great. Spot on. Oh, man, that scene, the first time I saw that scene, I was like yelling at the TV. That was a great freaking scene. I'm going to do a different level because I already flexed my muscle on that one. What are we going to do here? What did I almost get? Oh, I don't want... All right, I'll be Mario. It doesn't matter. No, Mario's not my guy. Yoshi's my guy. Um, yeah, Nucky Thompson. Was Steve Buscemi in Uncut Gems? Wait, Steve Buscemi was in The Sopranos? I actually have never seen Sopranos. Just clips. I've watched a bunch of clips online, but I've never seen it. I've never done VR gaming, Erhan. Can you do the gibberishing from the hotel dinner table? Maybe in a second. 11:30 a.m. in Melbourne. So that's like 9 hours. That's weird. Man, that's really weird. I guess I just remembered it different. Brisbane. Oh, got a condo up in Brisbane. Still getting dang from a dang ain't shit changed. How you feel? How you feel? How you feel? Oh wow, Kuwait. That's pretty cool. All right, what are we gonna do here? But yeah, check out these guys are awesome from Australia. Couch Cowards. Um, I don't know the name of the title. Maybe I'll share that on my community page. I think I told them I wouldn't. I might have forgot. Or maybe I did a while ago. I'm not sure. Dongle Parkway, Warrior Stadium. Turnpike's pretty long. Maybe I'll have a shot with that. No. We're all right. We're playing the Koopa Troopa Beach, and then I'm done. Cause Koopa Troopa Beach, I have a shot. But yeah, Couch Cowards. It's a fun podcast, and I remember they told me just we talked about some of the words that there's a word rhymes with punt that you guys kind of throw around a good bit down under that if we said around here it's like the ultimate curse word. um and I feel like there was something else like um it was something that it means like getting drunk, but it sounds kind of sexual. Like I almost want to say something like, "Yeah, he got really screwed" or something like that, or like they kept saying something. They kept saying something, and I finally picked on that it was in reference to being drunk, but it sounded like he got he got screwed or he got nailed. I forget what it was. Munted? No. I'll have to check it out. I honestly just enjoyed the podcast, just hearing them talk, and they were really funny guys. Um, I haven't checked in on their channel in a while, but last I saw, they were doing it. They were like going to these podcast events, and I don't know. I try not to judge myself by numbers and all that kind of stuff because I don't know what's going on behind the scenes. I don't know their goals. I don't know, like, maybe they don't have a strong, maybe they don't have a large following, but maybe they have a strong following. I actually heard a story about there's this like golf channel with like 2,000 subscribers, but they're just like so dedicated, and I don't know if they sell golf equipment or maybe they have like partnerships with golf courses or something weird. I don't know. I don't like golf, so I didn't really pay that much attention. But basically, even though they had a pretty small following, they were able to monetize it because their following was passionate and it was an expensive niche. Golf ain't cheap. Smashed. I don't know if it was smashed. Munted. Maybe it was munted. No, because I'm pretty sure munted isn't a word that we use in English. Or English. Obviously, it's English. In America. And I'm pretty sure it was a word that in America, I'm like, well, that means something different. Maybe it was smashed. No, because I use smashed. All right, I'm gonna have to look that up. Toast and donuts, a fair question. I did not get laughed, but I'm saving that until level 3. and then I got to roll out. But I'm doing this because, well, as you know, actually, maybe you don't know. Let me ask you. Have you ever watched those documentaries on the Nature Channel? On the cable? I messed that up. You know those nature documentaries on the cable? Have you seen the one about lions? There's this lion. He's so big. He's so hot. Sitting under a tree. Middle of Africa. He doesn't want to move. The little lion cubs. Oh. They nip at his toes. Bite his ears. He does nothing. I gotta work on that impression. The lioness. She comes over, messes with him. He doesn't move. I gotta learn the words too. That might help. Because right now I'm talking gibberish. Tally hoo hoo. Shabby doo hoo. Shabby dabba dabba. Shabby dabba. Ho ho ho. Hey. Tally diste. Hey oh shit. Hey Carl, what's up? Triple B, what's up? So I have a main channel with 20k subscribers. I switch from Minecraft content to Fortnite, and my views are embarrassingly tiny. On the other hand, this channel has a tiny following, but I'm what? You're leaving me hanging. Is your main channel Erhan Does VR? That was for you, Jordan. I'm curious what the but I'm is, because I've started a couple other channels, and as I mentioned, part of what I'm doing, there's always this thing of like, I don't want to repeat myself, but I recognize that not everybody was here yesterday. I guess I hope people understand that, and I always assume this about other people. Like when people repeat themselves, it's like it's what's it? It's the opposite of being assuming, and maybe that's something I think too much about. I don't know. Oh wait. Oh, you know what? I gotta start this over. Shoot. I gotta get lapped. This is the one I gotta get lapped. My bad. I'm gonna have to lose this one. I'll usually do this as practice, because if I don't get lapped early, it ain't gonna work. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to just get to the end, and then we're gonna do this again. But saying have solid comparison to my main. Gotcha, dude. All right, Erhan. Whoa, what happened here? Oh, a sign. That was funny. So Erhan, I'm curious if you feel similar, saying how your stats become trash. The whole reason I'm doing this, and not to repeat myself, but if you've heard this before, is like the way YouTube is now. It's almost like it's so formulaic, and there's a way to do it that's going to work, and the content that I make isn't necessarily like, it doesn't really feed into that. Honestly, the biggest thing is my content's real, like nothing staged. It's things that happen, and it's things that like I find interesting and want to make a video of. And because of that, I don't have good thumbnails, Most creators will tell you like the video starts with a thumbnail, because if people aren't clicking it doesn't matter. All right, all right, I don't have it down. What I'm trying to make is when like the YouTube not, and it's not that I'm blaming it on the algorithm. It's just like I've been doing this long enough. I know what the algorithm wants. It's just the creator in me doesn't want to do that, you know. Um, and I'm curious if you feel similar. Yeah, exactly. I don't know if you feel similar, but then you can have other channels, and I do have other channels where like I kind of play the game a little more, and it works. And the difference is too, like I started these channels after YouTube changed, when I know that YouTube needs to be niched down and this, that, and the other. Um, so anyway, what's up, David? You also try not to repeat yourself. Redundant, repetitive. Very clever. Very, very clever. You know, I was actually just talking about golf and you missed it. Oh, what's going on here? Come on. All right, here we go. This is the last one. I'm going to get lapped. And if I don't finish him first, somebody gets a book. But then I gotta run. Carl, so good to see you. So Jordan, I actually know a Carl. He's a good friend of mine's cousin. I mean, I consider him a friend too. I just don't see him as much. But, whenever I do see him, every single time, and he's a little younger, so like he didn't grow up with Billy Madison. Like I ask him, does everybody say this to you? He's like, no, only my brother's friends. But literally every single time, I go, Carl, so good to see you. And he doesn't love the joke. Oh, Bowser. Yes, let's go. All right, we got a shot with this one, guys. I'm locked in. Not locked in. So, Erhan, I'm curious, with your main channel, even though it has a bigger following, um, do you feel like uh, it's, I again, I know I've mentioned it before, but like there was like that mass exodus of like huge YouTubers that quit, um, because YouTube kind of just became this like formulaic job. Do you feel similar with that, where it's like it's kind of, obviously not to put words in your mouth. It was a bit of a leading question, but like, do you feel just it's just not as fun, for that reason, or maybe for a different reason, or is there something I don't really know the gaming space that well. I say ironically, as I not only play a game but play it so well that I'm about to get first place even after letting myself get lapped because I'm the greatest Mario Kart player alive. Oh, oh, pride come before the fall. When will I learn? When will I learn? Oh, I'm not gonna get first because he's gonna beat the. Oh man, I should have just stopped talking. I could get second, but as somebody said yesterday, I saw a comment. If you ain't first, you're last. Oh man, if I didn't miss that, I would have clearly gotten first. Pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. If you ain't first, you're last, baby. Damn it. All right. Let's see. 2024's year, I decided to put more effort into thumbnails. My CTR has improved, but still, I basically review computers and test computers, such as Android phones, consoles. I'm also huge in-game preservation. I don't even know what in-game preservation is. Is that like what you do on your channel, personal computer test? Or in gaming, I do feel similar. Me and my friend group, I'm the smallest channel of the group, and they are struggling in similar ways too. Um, yes and no. I make content because I love making content, but the thought of quitting has come to mind. On the other hand, YouTube and the stock market are similar in the sense that as more people dip, oh, I never thought of it like that. That's really smart. Huh. That's interesting. It becomes an opportunity to grow. The whole supply and demand thing. Yeah, I never thought of it like that. That's encouraging. Um, yeah, that's interesting. Um, I really enjoyed this live. Thanks for sticking around. No, that was I'm in first because I have the most points, but that time I got second. Trust me, I didn't miss it. Wait, hold on. No, whoa, I did get first. Oh yeah, there's no way I have 27 unless I got three first place. 3 times 9 is 27. Whoa! I am the greatest Mario Kart player alive. Let's go. I'm gonna have to watch that back at the end because I don't know how. You know what it was? It was probably the blue shells. I was saying I don't find blue shells that valuable. Well, guess what? If you're not first, you're last. I don't have to worry about because I am first. Everyone else is last. Oh man, I'm pumped. Let's go. Oh, that is awesome. I'm pumped. I can sleep well tonight. I'm about to clip that back and share it as a short. Even though, as we're talking about Erhan, that's gonna kill my analytics. People are gonna be like, "It's not a gaming channel. What is happening?" I don't care. That is just, I'm the greatest driver on earth. That's all you need to know. All right, guys, this was fun. I gotta shake and bake, and yeah, I will. I'll catch you on the flippity flip. And the next time I will have what's his face memorized. Later, guys. Have a good weekend if I don't go live tomorrow. All right, I'm looking that clip up. I got to get to bed because I got basketball tomorrow. And what I found is I need to do my hip yoga at night and then get up a little earlier to do a little hip stretching in the morning because I'm old and I have terrible hips and it's the only way I can hang with them young kids. Later, guys.